Their Majesties would have before them Philip White and Elizabeth Underhill.
Your Majesties, we come before you in order to go the greater office of state. Before she swears to be needed, before I sit down, I would like to have the populace, you're very intimidated to talk in front of, so I'm a little nervous. A couple things. One, things that you will learn as a Kingdom officer is that you can make mistakes, that you are fallible, and I apologize if I've ever hurt somebody in the last 2 years. It's a growing experience. Anybody that's taken on a role like this will tell you certainly trying to be a leader for the populace is one that's filled with heart, but also sometimes heartache. So I want to thank you for your patience with me as I tried to serve you as best I could. Thank you, Your Majesties, as well. There are many people I want to thank and who I've tried to serve over my term, and that is the arts and sciences community. And I'm just going to ask you to do me a favor is raise your hand when I say who you are. So anybody who has served specifically as my deputy in the Kingdom office, just do it, raise your hand so I know who you are. If you've been a regional deputy, raise your hand. If you've served as a champion, please raise your hand. If you've run a guild for the Kingdom, please raise your hand. If you have worked as a local Minister of Arts and Sciences, please raise your hand. If you held a class at your local group, if you opened up your home, if you've ever taught anybody how to do another skill, if you have made your own clothing, any of these things, you are our community of arts and sciences people. And when I talk about serving the arts and sciences community, that is who I'm talking about. Not people who compete in the championship tourney like they did today, not people who run guilds, all of you. And it has been my distinct pleasure to do that on your behalf. Lastly, I need to thank 3 people in particular who have stepped up the day that I did. One, that was Lissa, and the other one was Magnus. I could not have done this job without them. They are invaluable, and they were with me every step of the way for the last couple of years. And then lastly, my Lord husband, Adam, who I think was managed to get back into the room. But you can't imagine what it's like being a spouse necessarily of a Kingdom officer. Because like this morning, he thought he was going to hang out, and instead he was setting up tables, putting out tablecloths, and making chairs were ready. That's not something he signed up for. I signed him up for that. So if you see him, please also thank him for his service to the Kingdom the last couple of years, because he has done much what I've done. Every Q&A post I've ever done, pretty much he has edited for you. So thank him.
Service to our kingdom. You have made the A&S community, especially the competitions, a lot easier to understand with your team creating a rubric and going through all of that. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you. Lissa, you ready?
Oh, Bob, listen.
All will I tower among trees of flame, the artists and artisans. My branches will bear them, and my boughs shelter them as they like the roots to realm. I will carve curiosity and weave wonder, and my lamp will light those who learn. I will brew bright meat, all brimming with foam. My counsel fills form with the soul, my counsel with the cup.
We hear your words, we know them to be true. We swear to protect you in times of war, and we seek your counsel in times of peace. So swear we will help you.
For the service of Philip and the foreseen service of Elizabeth as Arts and Science Minister